Welcome to the demo video of IELTS. IELTS stands for International English Language Testing Services. If you want to study or work abroad, then this exam is mandatory for every country in the world. I hereby represent Aspire Global Education, which is a premier coaching institute situated at multiple locations in Bangalore. Now, this demo video gives you an insight of IELTS exam and its various modules. We would also discuss the challenges that you would face in each module and will help you understand how to deal with the same. We have various success stories. We provide different modes of teaching to our students. Our classroom training is highly interactive. Our dedicated tutors give individual and customized attention and feedback to every student so that they can get their desired score. We have online classes and we use effective tools to have live sessions between the tutor and the candidate. Lastly, we also provide self-paced video tutorials where we provide you with pre-recorded sessions and you can make your own personalized study plans and you can go through these videos at your own pace whenever you want. All these videos are designed in such a way that all the concepts are covered in detail and in depth, and they're as effective as live sessions, and they're extremely economical too. We have a proven track record. We've been into this field for more than 10 years, and we have trained more than 15,000 students so far. We have competent faculties and exhaustive study material. Our trainers are certified and trained by IDP and British Council. We provide extensive custom feedback sessions with focus on improvement areas. We provide you with timely and consistent evaluations, and we give you exhaustive study material with mock tests. We have well-equipped classrooms to facilitate better learning. We're situated at the heart of the city and you would find it easy to commute. Now let us discuss a bit about IELTS exam. We have 4 modules: listening, reading, writing and speaking. Listening, reading, writing happen back to back without any break, and for speaking you are allocated a slot which happens on another day. Now IELTS exam is of 2 types. If you're a student, you need to write academic training, and if you want to go and migrate and work abroad, then you would have to write general training. So this exam would last for about 2 hours 54 minutes, including the 10 minutes listening transfer time. There is no break in between. It happens back to back, one after another. Now listening is the first module of this exam, and listening is same for academic and general. There are 4 sections and 40 questions. The audios last for about 30 minutes and 10 minutes are given extra to transfer your answers. There is no replay of audios. The second module is reading module. It goes for about 60 minutes and there are roughly 3 passages and 40 questions. You have a different paper for academic and general training. The writing module should be done in about 60 minutes. There are 2 tasks. If you appear for general training, your first task is letter writing and you will have to write at least 150 words, and your second task is essay writing. Whereas for academic writing, the first task is bar graphs, pie charts, or process diagrams, and you would have to write at least 150 words. The second task is essay writing, and the essay topic for academic and general are different. Now speaking could happen on any day within a week before or after the main exam. It's 11 to 14 minutes face-to-face interaction between the candidate and the examiner. Now listening is the first module of IELTS. It has multiple question formats: sentence completion, multiple choice, mapping, short answer, matching classification, summary, tables, flowchart. We have designed every curriculum in such a way that we give you different strategies to crack different question formats. Now listening module has 4 sections. Section 1 and 2 are based on social topic. Section 1 is a conversation between 2 speakers. Section 2 is a monologue. Section 3 and 4 are based on academic topic, which are a little bit hard and difficult to understand. Section 3 is a conversation between 2 to 4 speakers, and Section 4 is a monologue. So after finishing the tape, you'll be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet. Now let's try to understand few challenges that you would face in listening. Now, since the module involves multiple speakers who have different speaking styles, different dialects, and they have different speeds, even if you know English, you may find it very hard to, cope up with speakers of different nationalities. And if you're not able to understand what they're saying, you will not be able to answer your questions in the paper. So therefore, we help you give you an overview on phonetics where we take up all important concepts related to pronunciation, and we also take up the differences between different speaking styles, and we familiarize you with all those concepts. This does not only help you understand your speaker, but it also helps you improve your own pronunciation. The second challenge is native speaker's accent. So we provide you tips to improve your listening skills using multiple strategies, and we play listening exercise based on various accents, and we give you strategies on how you can focus and you can differentiate between different speaking styles. That helps you understand your speaker much better. Content is another challenge. You would probably find it very hard to make your notes, and because your speakers are very fast, and in the process, if you lose any point in the conversation, you might lose the track and miss the entire thing. You could make a lot of spelling and grammatical errors too, as you're only listening to the conversation and you have no pages to turn back to. Indirect questions is one big challenge that most of the people face. They try to they try to derive their answers from what they hear, but it's always not easy as it looks. We provide you tips to handle paraphrase sentences using grammatical concepts. Now the second module is the reading module. We have multiple question formats: short answer, multiple choice, sentence completion, headings, matching classification, true, false, not given, yes, no, not given, and locating information. So we give you different strategies which would help you deal with different kind of question formats. Now let's try to understand the challenges in this module. The first big challenge is time management. You may take more time in reading an easy passage and you may not be left much time to go through the hardest one. And in that case, you would do injustice and you may not be able to finish the module on time. So we make you familiar and help you learn techniques to adhere to strict timelines. And general reading usually has long passages. So we help you, improve your reading speed and how to deal with long passages. We provide about 30 plus reading drills, which would help you practice and improve time management skills. Now, grammar is one important aspect. You may not be able to understand so many concepts because you're not very good with grammar. So we provide you in-depth basic grammar sessions with sentence structure lessons, and we also teach you the difference between good and bad English, which means we discuss the commonly made errors so that you can avoid making them. One big challenge that you would face is in vocabulary. You might find a lot of difficult words in the passage which you may not be familiar with, and that might hinder your understanding of the passage. So that may demoralize you as well. So we provide you on how to deal with academic vocabulary and hard topics. We also help you identify the traps set by the examiner, helping to improve your accuracy rate. So now next module is writing module. So unlike reading and listening modules, which test you on your receptive skills and you will only have to base your answers from the information which is given, writing and speaking modules test you on your creative skills. Writing module goes for about 60 minutes, and there are two tasks. Your task one is summarize text, which is graphs and pie charts for academic, and it is letter if it is for general training. The second task is essay writing. Now, one challenge that you would face in writing module is the content. So, many students are worried about the content. If they are unfamiliar with the topic, they might not be able to, brainstorm the points or, find the points relevant to the topic. And, that's when they lose their marks. So we help you brainstorm different points on each essay type. Even if you are unfamiliar with it, we provide, simplistic solutions for complex topics. We also discuss the repeated topics in the class, and sometimes the questions are repeated too. We provide you a mobile app where we keep updating all the latest writing and speaking questions. So that helps you know what the examination pattern is. Grammar is one important, aspect of writing, because if you are not able to understand the flow of thoughts and ideas, then you will not be able to write in the correct way, and the examiner will not be able to understand the meaning which is intended. If your words are not rightly connected, maybe the wrong meaning is conveyed and your band would go low. So we provide you in-depth basic grammar sessions with all the commonly made errors by students, and all the uh, in fact all the errors that you should avoid if you're looking for a high band. Vocabulary is one area where students are always worried about. So they believe that they should use high density complex words to get a high band, but that's a myth. We provide you pre-compiled set of words easy to use for any essay type. Next is your structure. We help you focus deeply on the various parameters of evaluations. It is not only important to follow the basic structure, but it is also important to understand the requirement of the examiner, and accordingly structure your answer. So we discuss all the commonly made errors in detail with emphasis on strategies on high scoring. A writing module is followed by detailed evaluations, and we have carved various success stories in this module. Next is speaking module. It's an 11 to 14 minutes interaction between the examiner, and there are three rounds: introduction, cue card, and discussion. So most of the people believe that because they can speak well, they need not be worried about the speaking module, and they do not need to be trained on that. But that's a myth, because it's not only about how you speak, but it's majorly about what you speak and how much you speak. So one big challenge that you would face in speaking is oral fluency, where we would help you with good vocabulary and templates. We would provide you repeated questions so that you can, prepare your answers in advance. So most of the time, people would pause a lot, or they would not be fluent because of lack of content or maybe lack of confidence. So when we provide you with repeated questions, then it helps you develop that confidence, because you would have your answers with you. We would also give you tips to reduce pauses and improve fluency, and we would keep you connected through a mobile app where you would get an update on the latest speaking topics. Content is very important. It's not only important to give the answer, but it is important to structure the answer in the right way. So coherence plays a very important role, and we focus on that deeply. Next is your pronunciation and your body language. We coach you on how to improve your pronunciation and how to work on your body language, how to have the right body gestures and eye contact, and how you should be able to modulate your voice. Now, time management is very important, because you have a limited time that is allocated to every student, because every student is given a slot. So length of the cue card has to be taken care of, and your content should be structured in such a way that all the important concepts are covered in the timeline given. Let's try to understand how we are unique in our training. We have a structured curriculum where we cover all the basic fundamentals, adapting to varied difficulty levels of different kind of students suiting their capabilities. We provide you strategies and consistent evaluations so that you can get your desired score in the least possible time. The next important feature is unique content. Our entire preparation is result driven. We focus not only on the basic structure but on the evaluation pattern and high scoring. We ensure that all our content is well structured and it is well connected, and our pre recorded sessions are as effective as live sessions. We help you identify the challenges in advance so that you can avoid the traps and you can get your desired score. Time management is something that we really look into deeply. We ensure that you adhere to your timelines and we teach you how to strategize the exam. Any competitive exam is not only about understanding the basic concepts, but it is majorly about how you strategize the exam. You aspire, we inspire. We are looking forward to coach you through any of these modes of teaching. You can contact us at 9071778696, 9591722199, or you could email us at aspireglobaleducation@gmail.com. Thank you.